Hi, in my last video I explained how the universe is contracting rather than expanding. Now I want to explain redshift, which according to the contraction theory is an illusion, so we don't need dark energy. This is how a contracting universe would appear. The green box at the top represents a contracting measure, so we wouldn't basically have any idea that the universe is contracting. The blue waveform is contracting space, and the yellow circles are light. Light doesn't actually contract. In this slide, each circle represents a galaxy. Vertical yellow lines represent the frequency of light emitted from a galaxy. Blue lines represent time, where the upper section of the slide is the past and the bottom the future. The blue wavy line between the vertical yellow lines is contracting space. Galaxy MP6 emitted light many eons ago when mass was much larger. Galaxy MP2 sent out light in a more recent time, following a period of contraction. Our galaxy is represented by circles on the right-hand side of the slide. Since MP6 was relatively speaking much more massive, its perimeter extended much further, stretching light much more than in galaxy MP2. MP is equal to megaparsecs of distance from our own galaxy. In this video, the P's represent stars within a galaxy. The mass of a galaxy creates gravity, with the strongest gravity at the galaxy's perimeter. The nothingness we refer to as space is vacuumed into the galaxy to satisfy the partial vacuum created by the gravity from the stars, or the matter within the galaxy. This spatial wind causes the stars within a galaxy to rotate around the galactic centre. However, because the spatial wind is stronger closer to the galactic perimeter, both inner and outer stars rotate around the galactic centre at the same rate. Outer stars rotate at a greater velocity than those at the centre, enabling them to keep pace with each other, making dark matter redundant. In this animation, both space and galaxies are contracting. Since space is contracting, both our galaxy and distant galaxies are moving closer together. However, because measures contract, the distance between galaxies appears the same. The frequency of light also shortens, because if it didn't, the light from distant galaxies would appear invisible to our eyes. We can see light from distant stars because contraction of frequency is equal to the contraction of our detectors. The reason light appears redshifted is due to the lengthening of the light as it is stretched at the galactic perimeter. Therefore, although frequency, relatively speaking, shortens over time, Galaxy MP6 input a little more stretch than Galaxy MP2, because MP6 was much larger for that period of time. On Earth, we measure the difference between MP6 and MP2 and assume that MP6 is moving away from us at a velocity much greater than MP2, and therefore conclude that a force we call dark energy must be pushing on the farthest galaxies more than those close to our own. So according to the contraction theory, galactic expansion is but an illusion caused by contraction. In another video, I'll explain why, due to contraction, very strong gravity exists over an extremely short distance from the atomic nucleus. If you want to read more about the theory of contraction, just log on to teslawaves.com.